देख रहे हैं सुदर्शन न्यूज।
Moment to come together once again and also extend my greetings and best wishes to all of you present here. Indeed, this is my third inning to hold the Department of Home, and therefore we are quite familiar to each other. Therefore, I consider every one of you as my own family members. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Y. In this regard, this meeting of unit commanders of Nagaland Police and senior police officer is being convened to have a short interaction with all of you after the largely peaceful conduct of election of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly during January to March 2023. During the electioneering process, some stray incidents of pool-related violence were witnessed, but the situation in the state was peaceful. It is laudable on the part of the police department that it has continued to maintain vigil and effectively tackling post-pool complaints also. Our new government has assumed office, and this tenure is likely to witness the proposed election, which is mentioned by our DGP, to the urban local bodies, G20 summit, and a possible solution to Naga political issues, among other things. In this connection, the state, particularly the police department, has to prepare itself for dealing with any situation which may develop during or after the events which we expect to happen. After the unfortunate incident at Uting in Mon district, the committee set up by MHA to review the AFSPA has proposed lifting of AFSPA in 15 police stations jurisdiction of Nagaland. This means that primary role of maintaining law and order and tackling of insurgents has fallen on the shoulder of the Nagaland police. As things continue to unfold and improve, with decreased factional violence, more police station areas can be expected to be removed from the application of AFSPA and disturbed areas. These will place additional burden and responsibilities on police, Nagaland police. On the other hand, the removal of AFSPA would mean curtailment of resources and fund allocation to Nagaland police under SRE, schemes of government of India. In this backdrop, the Nagaland police may have to shoulder additional responsibilities with slightly diminished resources. Nagaland police has grown from 1,000 people in 1980 to about 26,000 in 2023. There is an urgent need to improve the efficiency of the department which can be done by reorganization and restructuring the police force so that better and optimal utilization of manpower and resources can be undertaken. In the recent past, some improvement in infrastructure, logistics, FSL, etc. have been undertaken. CCTVs have been installed in police stations. CCTVs are being operationalized and new equipment have been purchased. However, the scale of availability of equipment is not adequate to meet our existing requirements. Because of the hilly terrain and road condition, the vehicles need constant and replacement. Faced with constraint on mobility, sometimes response in dealing with the law and order situation can be slow. Our police force has been undertaking all efforts tirelessly. There is a feeling that IR each ones are probably overused, overworked, and fatigue. There is an urgent need to devise a mechanism to reduce work-related stress and exhaustion of the IR personality, for which the DGP and PHQ should devise a policy on the matter. On the other hand, the quality and thoroughness of investigation work needs an immediate uplift, while training facilities and manpower deployment are important. Provisions of adequate funds for training within the state and also in specialized training institutes throughout the country is important. For these two, additional funds may be required. Additional budgetary provision for purchase of logistic and equipment for investigation work is also required. Separate budget for investigation and FSL is imperative. In this connection, I request the DGP and PHQ may come up with feasible and workable proposal for availing the funds. New age crimes like cyber crimes, cyber frauds, economic offenses, and breaches of cyber security also require additional and separate budget because often such crimes have interstate and international ramifications and origins. Available budgetary allocation for investigations are inadequate. Hence, proper proposal for appropriate justification may be made in this regard as well. Combating the drug trafficking menace also require investment in investigation techniques and FSL facility with spark in registration of cases pertaining to drug trafficking. None of the FSL in the Northeast are willing to accept our samples for examination. This leads to delay and also requires additional funds because we will have to send samples to Gujarat for testing. Every sample requires rupees 5,000 for examination, besides DA for officers who transport the samples. Under these circumstances, we need to consider expansion of our own FSL. Setting up of a cyber forensic laboratory is need of the hour because in near future, almost all crimes will have an IT or cyber interface. The GOI, the Government of India, has come up with new vehicles scrapping policy where all vehicles which are more than 15 years old will have to be scrapped and taken off-road. This policy, when implemented in Nagaland police, will result almost 30% of the vehicles being taken off-road and would deal a body blow to working and efficiency of Nagaland police. Additional budgetary allocation on a recurring basis would be required. It is learned that almost more than 3,000 personnel of Nagaland police are attached, either as a bodyguard or for non-police duties. I take this very serious. There is an urgent requirement to minimize such deployment and attachment so that more manpower is available for policing and law and order work. So I would like to request DG and PHQ that within 2 months, all this, I gave you 2 months, within 2 months, all this bodyguard, unnecessary attachment of bodyguards, even bureaucrats, technocrats, retired bureaucrats, technocrats, they are attached. Ex-MLAs, they are attached with 4 or 5 bodyguards. So I give 2 months to withdraw all these bodyguards from those retired officers. I would like to make a point that the police personnel are the eye, the ear of the department and the guardian of the citizens in terms of safety and security. Therefore, people having high expectations upon them that in their presence the citizens are safe and to live in peaceful atmosphere. However, it is observed that many police personnel are noticed to be under the influence of alcohol or drug abuse, and that belittles or damages the image of the department as a whole in the eye of the citizens. Therefore, this kind of misconduct or indisciplined behavior of the personnel should be checked sternly and necessary punitive action be taken. To conclude my address, I urge upon the DGP to have a look at all these issues that have been dismantled in a fast-paced manner and devise a way forward so that the government of Nagaland and government of India can be approached to help upgrade Nagaland police professionally to deal with existing and upcoming changes. Here, I want to change our police personnel uniforms. Since statehood, we have the same uniforms, but it is the policy of our Honorable Prime Minister that he have announced that one uniform, one nation. Otherwise, during this tenure, I thought that we will change our uniform. For the last 60 years, we are wearing the same color, same uniform. But anyway, since our Prime Minister has come up with a new policy, let us wait for some time for that. Thank you so much.
देख रहे हैं सुदर्शन न्यूज।